What's up, guys? My name is Kevin. I'm the founder of Delusion, a fashion brand dedicated to entrepreneurs. And this here behind me is my first collection. It's called the MVP collection because it's dedicated to the MVP, the most valuable players of our society, which I believe is the entrepreneurs. But it's also my minimum viable product, the first set of products that I'm getting out onto the market so that the market can decide whether we are good or not. And I want to show you that right now. And we have 6 t-shirts here. They're all oversized unisex t-shirts, and each one represents a different lesson or mindset or archetype from the entrepreneurial journey. So everybody has something that they will relate to, whether you are a dreamer who's lighthearted, or like a hardcore black sheep of the family, or somebody who's a leader with a vision that wants to become an instrument of God, and somebody who never gives up, who believes that if you never give up, you never lose. That's like so me. And there's one called Now or Never, one of my favorites because it's so simple, goes so well with like black jeans and blue jeans. And this one is a back print. It has a front print also, but it's not ironed. I don't have like the steamer, but every design has all these details with every text saying stuff that's like so like inspirational. Like it says, if you never give up, you cannot lose. In the face of defeats and setbacks, you have an opportunity to prove you are exactly who you said you were. An unstoppable spirit, a delusional one. Right? It's such a good design. Like I love it, and it has such like detail even on the neck labels. You can see one of the logos. The logo is there, and it's combined with our like slogan. So it says, like you can see here, it says a moment of delusion, a lifetime of dreams. And I've left no stone unturned in trying to give the customers a premium experience with every word and detail, and is used as an opportunity to curate like an experience, a really premium experience. Every detail you can see here, right? And the goal is to like build a streetwear, like a luxury streetwear brand. And obviously I'm just starting, and this is just the beginning. You can see like all these products here. I'm sitting here in my grandparents' house, and I'm just filming this on the floor. It's all like scrappy, bootstrap, right? But I'm trying to be as hands-on as I can, because the first brand I had 6 years ago, like the mistake that I made was I wasn't hands-on because of my business model and my lack of capital and resources. I was very like paranoid. I didn't want to like lay the samples on the floor, maybe it gets dirty, like you can see here, these are like a little bit like crumpled now. This one I've used quite a bit. Like you can see like there's like some dirt there, and there's like some thread. Obviously like it looks a little worn out because of the lighting, but in real life it looks good. On the camera it doesn't look good. Like it's really black in real life, but on the camera, because of the lighting, it doesn't look proper. So I've been like super concerned, like what if I ruin the product, what if I damage it. And it was just one of those mistakes that I made. Like that's why I have it out here now. Get really hands-on, wear the product. I'm wearing one. Before I would never even wear my stuff because I was like, don't ruin it, don't like treat the business money as your own money. Be very like, I was too hardcore, in the first brand, trying to like win desperately. And I've become a little bit more relaxed now, because now I've been through so much, and I never gave up, and I reached this point, and I have another shot. And I'm very happy with the progress I've made and how far I've come. And so this time I will become a success, and I know it, like I believe it. So I'm just like doing everything I can to like soak it in. Like I have no doubt that I will become a millionaire like within a few months, maybe a year max. But like this brand is going to become a multi-million dollar and onwards brand. So the whole world is going to be wearing Delusion, and I know it, and I'm going to speak it again and again into freaking existence. And like I've seen it so many times, just like not even as like a visualization, but as just like this dream that just kept coming. Like my delusion is just so real. Like it was, I used to talk about this all the time to other people and nobody believed me, but I guess they didn't want to believe me, but I did want to believe me, and I did believe me. And you will believe me, bro. This shit is real. So yeah, I'm just trying to be as hands-on and like not make the past mistakes. Like I was too anonymous. That's why this time I'm like founder on the website. My face is there. I'm using a personal brand. I'm documenting the journey. I'm posting content. I'm not making any of the same mistakes. And even like comparing my first brand to this brand, my experience is very different because the first brand I launched with ads, like Facebook ads, and I had cash on delivery. Whereas this time I'm doing it with neither, and that's what this video is about. It's about how I'm growing the brand because I'm doing organic content and I've decided to turn off cash on delivery, which, if you know anything about running e-commerce in India, it's a huge thing. So I'm going to explain all of that in this. This is a real life look into what building a clothing brand is without money, without access, without support, without resources and like experience. This is just pure belief, heart, and like soul. You know, this is heart and soul. This is being delusional at its core. Like I am the founder of Delusion, and I feel a sense of responsibility to drag all you future entrepreneurs to the finish line by giving you my belief. Like that's what I am doing. A leader is a dealer in hope. Napoleon said, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you hope. I'm giving you belief. And see this, because I'm not any different than you. The only thing is that I will never stop dreaming. I will never stop believing. No matter how many times people try to beat it out of me, and they have. People have tried everything to try and beat the belief out of me, but it will never happen. It will never, ever, ever happen. So that's the whole point of being delusional. And I want to infuse that belief in these designs of being delusional, of being a dreamer, of being relentless, of having the courage to take like leap of faith, and that if you never give up, you never lose. And what's the other one? Instrument. So it's I'm trying to infuse that belief in every design so that it becomes like a daily reminder to entrepreneurs all around the world that are hustling. It's like, man, I'm wearing this. This is me. I am delusional. I am fighting for my delusion, my dream, my destiny, and one day I will make it happen. It doesn't have to be a clothing brand. It doesn't have to do anything with art. It can be a tech company. It can be bio. It can be like real estate. It can be something that doesn't even exist. Putting rockets. I don't know. But the future is created by entrepreneurs who like find these gaps. So I just want to create a world full of entrepreneurs and inspire the shit out of all you guys. So this is my way of doing that. And in order to do that, I have a lot of work to do and to try and grow the brand, because the current issue that I'm having with my brand is that I've had only 2 sales as of now, and I got both of them by running ads like I did in the past. But I don't have the money to run ads anymore, and I have taken like a voluntary step back. I'm kind of forced to do it, but it's also like I'm happy doing it, which is that I'm building by organic content. And I filmed and posted a ton of videos on my Instagram, and I'm going to show you guys that now. So to try and grow the brand, I posted this reel, right? I've been posting all these reels on my like Instagram, and I got this one finally, which was like my best reel yet, because it attracted the right kind of audience and it had like a lot of views. It has, like you can see, 236k, and it got me like a lot of visitors to my site, like around 2,000, 3,000 visitors. But it didn't give me any sales, and at that time I realized it's because I didn't have good imagery. So I added these good photos, right? All of this, and I've shown this in like my previous videos. I've documented it. This one is about making the video. This is about getting like a 1 million view video on Instagram, but of it being the wrong like traffic quality and type. Here you can see, and I got it, and like I realized like after getting this, because in India cash and delivery is like such a big thing, I realized like if I get 236k, I was supposed to like I got like 3000 visitors to my site, and I was supposed to get like 50 sales. If I got 50 sales of this, at 1300 rupees like value, it's fine. But if my reel goes any more viral, if it gets like million, 10 million or whatever, I will literally break myself. And in business, you can break from growth, which is like something people don't talk about and don't know much, but it's happened to me before, so I know it can happen again. So I made the decision to like turn off cash on delivery and go to prepaid only, which just means like online payments via like UPI, Google Pay, Visa, MasterCard, and all of that. In international e-commerce, that's like common sense, that's basic. But in India, because of cash on delivery, it's a weird thing, and cash on delivery just causes so many problems, especially with my business model where it's like I create each product on demand. Like when the customer orders it, I make it. It's so like not good for cash on delivery. So like it kind of beats the whole purpose, and that's all stuff that I had to do in the first brand, which I'm not doing anymore. So I decided to like change that and add this here, and I had to like modify the trust badges. I had like a nicer trust badge, but I like half an hour ago like I put this like just like a quick job I did it, because the other one had like too much editing. I had to get Canva Pro and all that, and I don't want to waste another like 100 rupees, 50 rupees on that. But you can see here like 100 plus online payment methods, 14-day easy returns, like all these little bit adjustments to change the fact that we are not doing cash on delivery. So the website reflects it, and now it's like I just need to get another reel like this. Now I can like happily like post content because I'm not worried about like getting a million view reel and it breaking my business. Because when I'm in that situation, then I don't like I don't I kind of subconsciously block my growth, because I'm like, no, don't get 1 million, get like 10 and then 20. And if I was getting like one reel at a time successfully, it would have been fine, which I try to do. You can see here, like, you can see I posted so many different like reels, like these talking head reels like this. I tried clipping strategy by filming one big video, 20 minutes, clipping it. I tried like making individual videos. I've tried like different story types, looping content, like so many different things. But it's like I'm not getting sales from these like small videos, and I only get it from like these big ones possibly. And I have to like this that I think there has to be like this escape velocity where it's like every day you get like 100k plus, then you start getting sales. And it's only now that I have like the proper photography and like all of this stuff set up. So I need to just figure out how to go viral now, and that's part of the reason why I have this stuff here laid out, because I want to like try and film content using like maybe like try one of those like spin the bottle tricks here, or like fold each one and try to like edit it. I don't know, it's difficult because it's just me, there's nobody here to help me. So I don't have a cameraman or like good lighting, it's like weird. It's raining outside, so the current can go anytime right now. But yeah, I'm trying. So I figured out this like these two like types of like Instagram pages are there where they teach like how to go viral. This is a viral pattern, this did this 6 million views viral pattern and stuff. And there's another guy who like shows this kind of stuff. It's like how to edit these VFX type of like editing. You can see is like how to edit, and the goal is to get like these like single videos that do like that just really like blow up. Like this one, it's like a funny meme type thing, but it's like but this was a viral pattern, and this one did 8 million views. And so if I get one of those here, like 8 million, 2 million, 10 million, I'm set. Like my business, like my like stuff changes it permanently, like immediately. And that is the goal, because once I figure out how to go viral, like as I'm doing now, I can repeat it again and again. It's called a repeatable winning format, a viral format that I can just like hammer again and again and again. Right now, if I just like made the decision to just keep recording like this, it would be me working hard. But I need to like work smart first, find the viral format, then work hard. And That's why I'm like digging through all the possible people and find stuff. And one thing that really helped me is I encountered this thing. It's called the Map of Consciousness. It's by David R. Hawkins from a book called Power versus Force. And it's about like where you are mentally. And I was stuck in anger and pride. And anything below this red line is essentially weakening you. So I was like pissed off, like aggressive, trying to fight everyone. And like kind of like because of so many defeats and bad stuff. And by the way, most human beings are stuck below this red line. Like 85% of humanity is below this red line. And I was low key here only, but I've been above before and I need to get there again. And I was like meditating and visualizing, and I found myself immediately reaching the point of courage. And I know that because I started working out, which is something I hadn't done a long time, because I was stuck in something called learned helplessness. Because when you try and try and try and try and you keep failing and you realize like there's nothing you can do and you're stuck and you feel defeated and like you feel like things are out of your control, like no matter how hard you try you end up in the same spot, eventually that becomes a belief, and that belief stays with you even when you get bigger, circumstances change, life gets easier, and you like as a small elephant develop that belief that you're stuck to this pole. And even as a big elephant you never make the decision to escape from here. Like this big elephant could just like pull it and it would fall off, but because he so like deeply believes that it's impossible, he doesn't try, he doesn't exert enough force. And I realized that when I came here, like because this room, like you can see my exercise mat is there, this room is like such a big space, and I could easily work out. And I have been dealing with like injury and all this stuff, and I'm stuck with learned helplessness. And when I started like meditating and like reading books on like visualizing and improving my mindset, and my mindset and positivity like started increasing, and I moved up that like consciousness ladder into like courage. The next day I worked out, and the next day I worked out again, and today after this video I'm going to work out again, even though I have like a trip to take tomorrow at like 4 a.m. Yeah, sorry guys, the electricity went, but I was saying it's like I'm gonna work out even now, like after this video is done and editing is done, because now I'm moving up. And the past 24 months of my life have just been like the worst, just so much negativity, and like I've moved up that ladder, and like you can see like I went through everything. When I came here I was like stuck in like apathy, and like it was hopeless. I really felt like the situation was hopeless, and there was so much grief and fear stuck in like really like life felt like very frightening and tragic. Like it really, like I went through all of this, and then desire, disappointing, and anger and antagonistic. Like it's so accurate, this thing, when I'm seeing it now, because I literally went through all of this up, and I'm moving. And I reached like now I'm here somewhere, anger, pride, courage. I like alternate between it. I can fight. I can see the fight, the internal battle, but it's about defeating your unconscious inner self, your default setting, your subconscious. And I'm moving up here. So you guys also can do this and like use that. And this learned helplessness has robbed me of like 2.5 years, but now that I'm learning this, I'm working out and I'm doing it, and I'm like taking the action to like get out of this. And these things every way that I can, like just taking little steps. And I just hope like you see this and use it in your own stage of life and your journey. Like when you reach this moment, use it. And yeah, like so much like stuff is there to talk about. I can't always compress it into these videos. Right now my YouTube channel, it really like isn't doing well because I'm documenting kind of my life and combining so many different concepts. I should be just like making one video with one concept and creating for somebody else. But I believe in the future, 5 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, I don't think it'll take 10, but 5 years from now, this YouTube channel will be gold, I believe, because my entire life and my entire like journey over the past year and now, like before I make any money, before I make any success, like you're seeing me move through my spiritual journey, my art journey, my entrepreneur journey. And coming to this stage and finally like hitting the success soon. When I don't know when, but I've been documenting before I started Delusion, finding Delusion, like getting the first sale, everything. So yeah, 2 sales done, but I need to get my first organic sale and I need to go viral. And I know it will come through Instagram. Like that's the whole, like with the Instagram thing. Because if I had a job, like you guys see all these artworks hopefully on my Instagram, and hopefully like people will appreciate this. There's poetry and there's dark romance fiction, there's other poetry, there's photography, there's rap lyrics, there's sad song lyrics, there's short story, there's so many different forms of artwork that I've put. And all of this has come because I've been like jobless, unemployable, rejected from this like the conventional path. Like I've tried, I wished I had a regular job again and again and again, just because it would help me take the money, live normal life, and fucking build the business on the side like everybody else does. But I've had the most anomalistic, abnormal, unconventional, fucking mind-numbingly uncertainty-filled path. But it led to that artworks, it led to that talent, it led to delusion, it led to, and that's what it is. It's like being delusional is just like going through that unknown, that void, and feeling like, oh, this is so fucking fucked up. But like, just keep going. It will happen. Something will work, and it finally does, and it's so worth it, And my dad is coming soon. I'm here at 28. I haven't seen my dad in like 4 years almost. Maybe like, yeah, 4 years. He's in Dubai. I'm here in India at my grandparents' house. And I still haven't become a success. He has never wanted me to become an entrepreneur. He like hated the fact, like never supported this shit. Always wanted me to become like a lawyer. And I thought before he comes, at least like I'll have like success. I'll be like a millionaire, and like fuck the millionaire, but at least something will be happening. But he's coming like maybe in like, I don't know, a week or two. I'm working my ass off to try and get something going before that. But there is a timing to like all this. God's plan really, like God's timing really. And like not my will be done, thy will be done. God's will should be done. And it will be done, God's will. And I'm just like, money gods, please make me rich. Like, please help me out right now. But yeah, man, this is it. Like, I feel like I'm on an upward cycle now. I can feel the momentum building. I can feel things like really like picking up. And this season of your life is like when you really like put yourself back together. I've seen many entrepreneurs go through this 24 months period, like 2 years, where nothing works. Like guys, I've tried so many posts of this, okay? I've posted, like you can see, 167 videos on YouTube, and this is just my channel. I've had another channel for Delusion on which I posted like another 60 shorts. It never worked. I tried that on the Instagram page of the Delusion. It didn't work. I tried that again. It didn't work. Like you guys, like people don't see the amount of failure. Like I've failed so many times in the past 2 years than I ever thought would be necessary or even possible, like to become a success. Like I thought I would be a millionaire in 3 years. When I started at 23, I would be like a millionaire by age 25. And because I saw like Conor McGregor say it, like a self-made millionaire by 25. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it by 25 also. Fucking did not happen, did not work. But I started my journey quite late, and there is a different timing. And it's been 6.5 years, and I've seen like Alex Hormozy and like David Fogarty and all these guys say like it takes 6 years, 7 years to make them first million, and that's very normal. And I'm starting to like see that how every other thing they said and all these other entrepreneurs have said is true. So I feel it's okay. And like Patrick Bet-David said, like he started like his first million at like 31, and like 28 is when like things started turning for him. So I'm just like comparing all of this and trying to feel like I'm not a total loser for like living here at my grandparents' house and like not having an income and not being able to do anything. Like I really wish it was up to me. I could just like take a job and just do things. But when you go against like this, when you go into this path, it's like you're fucked. You're fucked. There's nothing else. And then when it works, it's too good. So my like when it works part is coming soon, I believe. And yeah, this like I'm excited, I'm like afraid sometimes, and there's so much emotion, you go through like this roller coaster, highest highs and lowest lows, but I wouldn't want it any other way. And you just have to do it one time, you just have to get rich once, then it's different. So this is my like road to becoming like a success. I was already delusional, I am being delusional now, but yeah, I feel like I covered everything I wanted to talk about. And I don't know, I'm just annoyed a little bit, like at one, the brokenness and the delay, because there's so much delay. This 24 months period has been going on for so long. I just want it over with, and I just want the money to come, like just to be able to afford like groceries and like go to a restaurant or buy some new clothes, like just basics. I'm not asking for much. Like I sometimes I pray and I talk to God. I'm like close my eyes and I'm like, God, I'm not asking for much. I just want the money to like just pay for my phone bill and buy some groceries and like take an Uber and just like order like a burger or like KFC. Like that's all I do. I never leave this room. I literally sit at home all the time. Maximum I go for a walk outside the house because I don't have money. I don't have the interest. Like it's just there's no option. And it's just like, yeah man, just suck it up, outlast the pain, crawl through these seasons, just like outlast this shit. And yeah, it should work. And I keep trying to like return to my original vision, because it's in times like this where life is constantly beating the belief out of you, and a lot of people around you will try to do it. Family, I've had it. Friends, I've had it. Strangers also, I've had it. And as I post more content, you get more hate and like people projecting all of this stuff onto you. So you get that also. And that's quite easy to deal with. The family and the friends and the early stuff in the journey is the tough one. Later stage is like whatever, you don't give a shit anymore. But I keep trying to come back to the vision of what Delusion is. And at its core, Delusion is a philosophy company. It's not a fashion brand, it's a philosophy. Being delusional, having a delusion, a vision so big that it inspires you to take crazy amount of action. Because even a 0.1% of chance of that coming true is worth it. It's worth losing everything, because you lose your mind and in return you find your soul. And I really believe that, and that's just exactly what I've done. I've even put it on my website here. It's like this website, ignore all that, it's not so this thing. It's like, every entrepreneur with big dreams being misunderstood, and this is about like the family misunderstanding you. But yeah, here, before I started my journey, I had nothing and my life was miserable. And this is true, guys. I was so like miserable, and I realized like the only choice I had was to risk it all in the pursuit of a dream so big that it would make my life really meaningful. When I told my friends and family about it, they all thought I had gone crazy. That bothered me. I decided right then that nothing would stop me from this point onwards, that I would prove, no matter what it took, that I'm not crazy, I'm just delusional. So, there's all this stuff, and like this, the power of my brand and my story is that every fucking thing is true. There's no lies, there's no superficial shit, there's no bullshit, nothing. Everything is true, everything is fucking real, everything is hardcore. And like it might be a little vulgar, it might be like all this shaky camera and like no proper editing, no proper lighting and everything, but fuck it, this is me and this is my shit. I've always felt like annoyed, like I see all these people, they have job, they have nice camera gear, nice equipment, a friend circle who supports them, family, like at least 1, 2, 3 other variables more than me, and most of them have 5, 6, 7, and at least the job part, I have always had it stacked against me. I have always had disadvantages, and for it like rigged against me, I felt. And somehow I've always figured out how to come out of it. and even come out on top. And that's why I get hated, and I'm okay. Like, I know, like Phil Knight said that if you're an iconoclast, if you're a rebel, if you are here to change something, there will always be a target on your back, and I'm fucking okay with it now. Like, come at me. Just remember, when you come at the king, you best not miss. So that's the mindset now. And like, delusion is like a philosophy at its core. It's like just having that big vision, pursuing it, being delusional the whole time. And for me, fashion is just a way to like express that philosophy, express that message, because it's like I can put that belief, that meaning, into like t-shirts and everything. Because I felt when I looked at the fashion like world in the starting, I remember this very vaguely, but 2000 like 20 or something, 2019, I felt like fashion like brands like really had like no depth, no meaning, no philosophy, no like, it's also superficial. It's like it's all about status, like I'm cooler than you, this looks better than you, like it's all like that. Or it's about like, okay, I used this thread from this cotton from this sheep's ass from this country. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, that was my mentality. Like, who gives a shit, bro, about like where your cotton comes from and how it's made? Like, I don't care about all that. And I don't care about like being cooler than you. Like, I don't care. Like, I've never been somebody who wants to like be cooler than other people and like that status drive. And because I don't want that status, I automatically get all of this status. And that really is like the secret of life. If you don't want it and you're not desperate for it, you will have it. People are like, the entire fashion industry is like built on trying to make you feel like you're poor, you're insecure, you're not cool enough, so that they can sell that stuff to you, so that they can sell the clothing that is like this made from this ostrich's butt, and it's like have this $10,000 thread, and you don't wear it. If you don't have it, you're broke, you're not cool. And that's the whole thing. And I'm like, fuck you, this is bullshit. Human beings, we are all equal as human beings. Obviously we have different like intelligence and different resources and all, but for every advantage you have a disadvantage. And I fundamentally believe that every human being has a God-given purpose, a mission, like a soul's task here on this limited time we have on this planet. And that is what I call a delusion, a dream that leads to your destiny, on the way to which you find your purpose also. And it's just so beautiful to me. And I want to like have that philosophy expressed in as many ways I can to empower people, entrepreneurs in that way. Because at the core, I really am an entrepreneur. Like, I've always wanted to be one, but I'm also an artist and I've become one. But this is just my way of like doing that. And fashion and like clothes, I saw that gap. I felt like, hey, this fucking like all these like I'm cooler than you bullshit is status fighting. I don't like status fighting. Like, Peter Thiel talks about this a lot. He's like, competition is for fucking losers, and I believe that, bro. Competition is losers. Like, you're here to like, you're 400 trillion to one thing Gary Vee talks about. It's like your fingerprint. What is your cosmic fingerprint? Who will you be when you look at the history of like entire humanity? What was your cosmic fingerprint? That is your delusion, bro. So mine is, this is dragging you motherfuckers to the finish line by giving you so much belief that you can do anything in your life, as long as you are not delusional, where you're not working hard, where you're being impractical, where you're being entitled and all of that, and you're being too realistic and you're like, nah, I'll only just like get one like car, or like I just want one like house. That's bullshit. It has to be the middle ground, which is delusion. It's like, it's so big, it's so insane, but it's aligned, it's to you. It is unrealistic for everybody else, but it's realistic for you because it is your destiny, it is your God-given mission. And if you can do that, that's it, bro. It's like life is your like fucking oyster or whatever they say. So that's it. This is this video. I can talk for hours. I think you guys, if you watch my YouTube videos, you'll know. But this is how Delusion is going, and this is the future. Hopefully, I can like get results quickly. I know I'll never give up, so I know I will win, which is what this design is about, you know. And this design, the delusional one, is about family and lack of support, which I won't talk about much. But yeah, I could. There's plenty of subject matter there, but you know, I just I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but that's it for this video. I need to figure out how to go viral on Instagram. I have a good mission, I have a good brand, I have good everything. I just don't have enough traffic. I don't have enough fucking output of content, which is the problem. So I'm gonna try and figure out something, try and create some like cool, you know, content. Maybe like fold this stuff here and like edit all of that, and maybe like put like a spinning water bottle and like try to create some effect with that or something. I don't fucking know, guys, but that's it for this video. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully I didn't bore you. And yeah, always be delusional. Peace.